Hello Scorpio, my name is Agatha and this is the tarot reading for September 2016. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyaza@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. I'm going to use the Mystical Wisdom card deck for the Oracle card, and then I'm going to use for the general reading the Chrysalis Tarot, and then for the love reading I'm going to use the Pictorial Key Tarot, and I've already shuffled the cards. So the Oracle card that came out for you, Scorpio, for like a general advice for you for the month of September was friendship. Nurture your relationships, and I'm thinking, friendship relationships. So don't forget your friends, spend time with your friends, be with them, because when you are with them, when you nurture them, they will nurture you back. It's like a healing. It will help your healing if you spend time with your friends, if you strengthen that bond with your friends, and don't forget about them. Okay, this is the month for you to have to take emotional support from your friends. Yes, be there for them and they will be there for you as well. In the general reading, the card that came out, this is going to be beginning, middle, and end of the month. In the general reading, the card that came out for you in the beginning of the month was the Six of Mirrors, or the Six of Cups in traditional decks. This speaks about generosity. This speaks about all the pleasant times that you had in your past. Maybe you are recalling all the good moments that you had in your past. Even your childhood memories. If it's not that, it could be like you're working on a project, on a creative project. This project could be connected with music, with painting, with anything that kind of heals you in some way. Another way of reading this is a Cid, which is a nature spirit from Ireland, an Irish nature spirit who enjoys music and flowers and water. So maybe you're spending time with your friends. You're going to go in the beginning of the month to music concerts, and this is how you nurture the relationship that you have with a friend or a group of friends. So this is good for you. This is healing, spending time with them. Maybe these are childhood friends. Or you're working on a project, a creative project. In the middle of the month, you have the Green Man or the Emperor in traditional decks. In the Emperor, it's a major arcana month. The Emperor is an authority figure, but this authority figure can be kind of strict, and insisting upon the rules and not leaving enough space for emotion. So I don't care how you feel, the work needs to be done. That type of person. But in this deck, it's different. I'm sorry. If you can see, this is the Green Man, and he's smiling, and he's looking at the eggs that belong to this little bird. There's a nurturing feeling. There's a nurturing, fatherly feeling connected with the Green Man. So you might be talking in the middle of the month with an authority figure in your life, but this is not a rigid person. This is someone who, again, is an authority figure. Could be father or grandfather, could be your boss, but I'm saying he, could be a she. I'm thinking more he. This is a father figure somewhat. He understands any type of emotional trials that you might endure. So he understands that sometimes you cannot just demand too much of people. So he's a nurturing father figure. He's a nurturing authority figure. So if you need time for yourself to deal with certain aspects of your life, and if you go to your boss, I can't be here today, tomorrow, or the next day because I have this problem. This is a very understanding sort of person. At the end of the month, or it could be that maybe if you're working on a creative project in the beginning of the month, at the end of the month, at the middle of the month, You go to you present this creative project to an authority within the market. Let's say it's a book, so you go to the best publishing house, and maybe you speak to someone who is really interested in really how do I say, is really interested in what you're doing in your work, and kind of watches it grow. It's interested to see how it will develop. Okay, at the end of the month, you have the hunter or the chariot, and in traditional decks, this could be if you're like developing a artistic project, and you have this incentive by by an authority within the market. At the end of the month, you kind of go like, you're determined to get what you want. You're determined to finish this project and to do it in a way that will bring you success. You're gonna go after what you want. You're gonna go with and you know the path, you know what to do, and you're not gonna steer away from the path. You're gonna hunt it down. You're gonna get it. Now, this could be artistic project, but it could be another thing in your life. I'm going to tell you what it is. The love reading, I'm sorry. In the beginning of the month, this isn't very good. I apologize. In the beginning of the month, you have the Ten of Swords. So for some of you, it might mean that there's an end to a relationship, to a long-term relationship, to a marriage, and kind of ends in a very painful way. I hope that is not the case. This is a very general reading. This is not true for everyone, so okay, this is general. So for some of you it might end like in a way which is very painful, but when it does, you have to understand there's after this awful pain, good things will come. Good things. You have to endure the pain, but after the pain, the sun will shine again. Okay? But if this ends, if this is about to end in the beginning of the month, Scorpio, I would say it's probably for those who have very bad relationships, and this is ongoing for a very long time. This is not out of the blue, okay? This is for the ones who have bad relationships, and that difficulty in the love relationship, in the partnership, in the marriage has been ongoing for a very long time. In the middle of the month, you have the Queen of Pentacles, which might represent a man or a woman, because this is a general reading, in her or his late 30s or after the age of 40, who is very responsible, who knows how to deal with money, knows how to manage money, who might have achieved something in terms of his professional life or her professional life, and someone who's a practical person, a realistic, a pragmatical person, someone who might be from an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. Now, this could be you, Scorpio. You could have something in a earth sign. This could be the other person. The other person could be someone who belongs to an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. Because there's a eclipse in the beginning of the month, it's solar eclipse in Virgo. I'm thinking Virgo, but then again it could be Taurus or Capricorn. Okay, if this is you, it's like you're not, things end badly, but you're not going down without a fight. You know what your rights are. You're gonna defend what both of you have accomplished in terms of both of you been, I'm gonna say, together for a while, and you both have common property. You both bought a house, and you have money in the bank. So you're gonna fight for your rights. You're not gonna let this person take all the money, okay? Because you're not dumb. You're gonna do it in a practical way, it could be that, or it could be if it's the other person. It's the other person who's going to do that. So he or she is going to fight for his rights or her rights in terms of money, in terms of property, in terms of finances. Okay, this is not going to be an easy breakup. You're going to fight over money. I'm sorry to tell you. It's not for all. This is very general. Another way of reading it is that the breakup was bad, it was ugly, but the way you, Scorpio, deal with this is not to wallow and cry in the middle of the month. It's just to, go about your business, go about your life, deal with all the practicality, with all the details you need to deal with. So you need to find another place, or this you or him, or her. So anything to do with details, with practical things that need to be done connected with this breakup you're going to do, or you're going to really focus on your work in a way that will make you take away from the time spent wallowing, I think, in pain, instead of crying and oh my God, poor is me. You're gonna dive deeply into your work, into your job, into your career. This is another way of reading it. Now, at the end of the month, there's not a very good card. It's the Moon. It's a major arcana card. I'm thinking a revelation of a secret, a very bad secret, a revelation of lies, of deception. So, what this revelation that it's like the knife is even deeper in. You thought that you cannot have a pain bigger than this, but at the end of the month you might have. So, I know I said that after this the sun shines. It will. It might take a while, but it will, okay? So what is this deception that you find out about your partnership? It could be it's related either to another woman or to another person or to finances. So you find out that, let's say, he or she had a lover, and this other person, a mistress, or a lover, and this person was kind of taking the money that both belonged to both of you. I'm sorry. Or you find out that there's nothing to do with another person, that your spouse or your partner is hiding part of the assets, is hiding part of the money. Or what else? Yeah. It could be that another lover hiding the assets, and then you find out. But to get to those assets, to get to that money will be difficult. I forget. Whatever it is, both of you. This is beginning of the month, end of the month. You're both fighting, or you will be fighting over money, over property, over assets. Okay, okay. But like I said, so in terms of love and relationships, I'm sorry. Again, this is general. Okay, see your rising sign and see your moon sign, and any stellium you might have. A stellium is 3 planets on the same sign, like bundled together, 3 or more planets. Let's say that you have, for instance, you have the sun in Scorpio, and you have the moon in Virgo, and you have the rising sign in what else? Scorpio, Sagittarius. But you have, for instance, a stellium in Libra. You have 3 or 4 planets in Libra. See that too. Okay? But focus on the positive, because in the general reading things are good. I don't know what you're doing, and also rely on your friendship. Nurture the friendships, the relationships, the good relationship that you still have with your friends. Do that, okay? And whatever it is, if this at the end of the month of this going for what you want is not connected with an artistic project, is not connected with your professional life, I would say this might be connected with you defending fully your rights within this relationship, this romantic relationship. So if you really decide to, if there's a decision by you and your spouse to, have a breakup and go and divorce, or separate or something like that, and then you find out something, another woman, another man, or something about hiding assets or lying about money, you're gonna go after your rights. It could even be like the other person might, for instance, win a very large sum of money, and that's why he or she breaks up with you, and you had no idea, and then you find out about it, okay? And you're not happy. When these things happen, it's never, and it has happened, a bad marriage, and then one of the spouses wins a very large sum of money, doesn't tell the other one, and just divorces, and then the spouse finds out, and then there's a hell to pay, and usually the one who lied about it, there's always, he or she always loses part of the money, okay? So it's like you go after what you think it's right. I mean, you're like fully determined to fight for what is right. So it's but be with your friends, okay? Nurture the good relationships that you still have in your life, okay? And that's it. Scorpio, this is the reading that I have for you. If you'd like a private consultation, please send an email to dunyaza@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.